a box, collection box, while our volunteer is standing at the center of the aisle. And I think also maybe a note that we have shared before, that because the soul offering is actually something that's very dignified, to please keep silence while the soul offering is being passed around. Yeah, thank you so much.
Testing, testing. Testing, testing. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Oops. Okay, anyway.
Check, 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 check. Check, check.
계심 전병아니네 다단가념 마계심 제나 데네지시 장주니 베바 라마간저 솔라 야수조 나무로벼 나무 부다여 나무 담아여 나무 상가여 나무 구루벼 나무 부다여 나무 담아여 나무 상가여 나무 구루벼 나무 부다여 나무 담아여 나무 상가여 LC4 오마sem진 근기 던기지 다니라마 나사네 샘진 탐지 라마라이 그바 졸라 그바자. For the sake of all mother sentient beings, I shall become the Guru deity and place all sentient beings in the supreme state of the Guru deity. For the sake of all mother sentient beings, I shall become the Guru deity and place all sentient beings in the supreme state of the Guru deity. 마sem진 단체 기든드 다기 제드니라 누워 드메상예 라마라예 그방은 드제 마sem진 단체 동알레제 네 제상예기 살라그바저 대지드 라사무 라마라예 내조냐스 라와유. For the sake of all mother sentient beings, I shall quickly in this very life attain the state of the primordial Buddha, the Guru deity. I shall free all mother sentient beings from suffering and place them in the state of great bliss of a Buddha. Therefore, I shall now practice the profound path of Guru deity yoga. For the sake of all mother sentient beings, I shall quickly in this very life attain the state of the primordial Buddha, the Guru deity. I shall free all mother sentient beings from suffering and place them in the state of great bliss of a Buddha. Therefore, I shall now practice the profound path of Guru deity yoga. Udecengale rani lamala ganu sawe kule osereto 조주 주배 너주진라배 다바라잠 바시 옌댕기 그백예바 Bese Tobaraya Omaho Oi Shalana Banamchu Susana Tele Wangchu Tuki Yoni Shake Bachinge Seda Banana Ki Kanche Yonsu Yebe China Sanwe Chitin Dantin Jensen Sangye Mi Kape Kan Wayu 오데도예메 라라양바 근산 지지 지베브 로메메도 제부연제 산 젠베제 농아바웨 린첸티데 지기니다 게베데 가디손덴 Dharma Sangyegun No 지가웨 노세 그그다된 제그순소 또 반세 사지 자네 구동우 더지손에 인주마게 랭게데토 베게나마린신 갱기제신 아제다게 나셀루 잼베게는 으슬동바 자제낭에 고에우 노제기종 주기소배 뽀뽀난다 대생아 감시윤시 예치자유 제나자주 셈방의 바부자좀 니지제돈 예라저 와버니 우세조용 니지상와 제된 바람 샤기된 달고리시 의길라마 이단긴고 아조당 상계자세 마우간루 댄순야즈 고네쇼 대다그손 노로제 손센 호예워세 자규이 라시네네 예시바남 아예메데 제나라이 신중군제야 나초두제삼바 지신드 제양자외 옌즈지네젠 갸그나며고제 제수소 근처들에 전에 뜻은기 자규 교수 조지 도제 왕기 대시 대마쇼 구르구르 사다마바 사바리고 야히나 호마호 예세마 LC 18. 강기 투제대와 제부이 구성그 반측경계실라 소제라 마린첸 따브그 노제제 샤베모 차사로 라장겨와 근기이시니 가두지 양다외도지조 물미진 배가기 나로와 야근 담에 샬라 차살로 내그바잘 제바 존전시 밤에 토기들 바람마르 저의 그집을 제슬람의 샬라 자살로 다제던 발상의 근기는 예지실도 단지 저에네 과철 근기 은하랑예와 진체라마 남라 자사로 뜻은 처제 셔벨라마당 린첸토스 자우당제라 대죄물 배드야 간설제 시드냐메 르주 잘셀로 LC 23 야근지즈라마 고제라 나즈 즈징겨서 후원이 그레리 제우바느야레 나제 뜻이 주시다기바 동우시마제와 벨레바 제베메도사다 바나가 지신비기드바 베들의 야에게 지시 기 알라지 닌다 노브라바 점매조 도스물 세워제 제가 그 갑을 젠된 그 진급에 버츠 친구여 은행기 로게 지대 사자 도와당 아담미자세 림보보 나조로 아예레 조에다니에 사송게 소자지로레저 빠짐베 제나 드예라모 저그 신강우아기요 왼자부미야호 완신세기서시 오멘자르기야호 지차를 고유기고 외위스 리갸버리라 샬루바보 로점불리 노발란치 찬참이 르다르바야당 유대나라 저저 자민인당 자민인기다 림보체리워 바산이신도즈바 마마바엘로도 골로 림보체 노부 림보체 주모 림보체 롬보 림보체 롬보 림보체 다처림부지 마부림부지 대체부부마 게마 제와마 르마감 메토마 디브마 나세마 지차마 니마다와 림부지 두줄레나바 게위게세 우슬라다미 베조 분수 처바 마사와메바 잔시이도 디다 진첸자와 당게 제바바데 라마담바 남당게바디야 라마르상투왕 도제차 제모라 초고다 제바나라 싱아우아유 드제저웨 든데세스수 제네견다 수주와 모게나 헤타다 냠비심진 탐질 두제 전부 그네 지기로 두소 근가에 By the merit of having offered this mandala to the merit field, may I and all sentient beings be able to meet the pure wisdom teachings of the Victorious One, which contain the biography of those eminent ones who live in pure morality, have the brave attitude to follow extensively the bodhisattva's conduct, and practice the yogas of the 2 stages, the essence of which is the transcendental wisdom of non-dual bliss and voidness. May I and all sentient beings be able to meet this pure, complete teaching of Lama Tsongkhapa, the unification of Sutra and Tantra, right this second. Idam Guru Rana Mandala Kam Niryatayami. LC 33. Ngơ shai ye ju ye shi ya zoi ngoi si shi na ga le wo zhi da dong ge be kun yi yi zhou xin ji ten ji ten ne ra zhen yi ge sun ge me do zhi yan zha gun san zhi bei ji so mun zhou xi la su rin ni la ye je den re ga sa ye zhi la ma ne chi mu go go da de sa bu ji ye jian ru ye ba jin ya shi du wa da cha yun a da zhe ma nga la so zhang du ba wei du ji yan zi zhi yi wo lan zhi ba ji du zhi shi de bei gu se la ge lu zha ma xin ye a ye ren ye bo ne zhou zhe du yu me cha ya nang yang bu ji zhe len ye de wei ye shi shi zhi 그 라신 조다 샤웨이 예메른 주마상 질레데 등단자 주셈조 규라부 묘모시야 자신의 종배 사불매기 제자 나소다 균이기 제다제 불라나 남가지시 와수 손두소. Bodhisattva vow. I go for refuge to the three jewels. I confess individually all my negativities. I rejoice in the merit of migrating beings. I take hold with my mind the perfect state of a Buddha. I go for refuge until I'm enlightened to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Sangha assembly. And I do so to attain an enlightened mind in order to fulfill the aims of myself and others. I shall develop a supreme enlightened motive, and toward all sentient beings, my invited guests, I shall act with supreme enlightened conduct. May I become a Buddha to benefit all. I go for refuge to the three jewels. I confess individually all my negativities. I rejoice in the merit of migrating beings. I take hold with my mind the perfect state of a Buddha. I go for refuge until I'm enlightened to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Sangha assembly, and I do so to attain an enlightened mind. In order to fulfill the aims of myself and others, I shall develop a supreme enlightened motive, and toward all sentient beings, my invited guests, I shall act with supreme enlightened conduct. May I become a Buddha to benefit all. I go for refuge to the three jewels. I confess individually all my negativities. I rejoice in the merit of migrating beings. I take hold with my mind the perfect state of a Buddha. I go for refuge until I'm enlightened to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Sangha assembly, and I do so to attain an enlightened mind in order to fulfill the aims of myself and others. I shall develop a supreme enlightened motive, and toward all sentient beings, my invited guests, I shall act with supreme enlightened conduct. May I become a Buddha to benefit all. The Tantric Vow. All Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, please listen to me. I, Shobhavadra, from now until I reach the essence of Buddhahood, shall generate the sacred peerless Buddhacita, just as all Buddhas of the three times have ensured themselves of awakening by generating it. I shall uphold all the general and specific tantric vows and commitments of the five families without exception. I shall deliver those not delivered, liberate those not liberated, give breath to those unable to breathe, and place all beings in the state beyond sorrow. Continuing the 7th LC 38. LC 38. Tome tune mige debe le gidagiza ira jijiba tujijide jeng'a yusem gi shashi lenje miki nomba Chenarashi Sema Danje Ya Mila Jishin Gema Ta 제기 대가 제야 자외 난가 라 다자사마 다베 이랑어 부조인견제 준지 언제 대타에 저들 반대 근대자 깨달은 내다 배외 질사의 즐기 잡아 얻으소 노즈구라 예지맹아 야 손주 왕이 예불사마도 날 잘못봐 이시 세대 반야에 메다 다바 소소소 내달쯤에 난가 해외 저까지 손대 제슬라마이 세라그드 제메 제지 제 소조도제 자와 도증오 Mandala offering. Okay. Oh, have I skipped something? No? Mandala offering. It's on page 64. 心安无阿求，文扎布米亚吽，万千世界萨西，吽文扎瑞吉亚吽，吉扎热果有给果无斯，瑞亚波瑞拉沙鲁巴波罗藏波利努巴兰切，长长绵绵。Lư đa lư ba ngài áo tông ngài áo sen yêu tên đăng la chư chư cha miên niên đăng cha miên niên ghi đăng rin bo chư vi wo ba sang yi shi dojo ba mama ba lodo golo rinpoche nobu rinpoche Zumo rinpoche lombo rinpoche lambo rinpoche tacho rinpoche maba rinpoche de chenpo e bumba ge ma chenwa ma lu ma ga ma meto ma dipa ma nase ma jicha ma Nima dawa rinpoche tu chale namba ge gyan sen wusula dharmi pejo punsu choba ma chawa meba zan shi yi du hoa ti da jin chen cawa dang yu Jebe paren lama damba nam dang kye ba du lama lu zang tu ang do je chan chen bo la tu ko da che ba na la xin a wu a yu tu chi ju e du nu she su sa Jene kya da su zhu wa ma kye na he da da nian bi xian jian tang je la tu ze wa chen bo ge ne jing ge la tu so I prostrate and go for refuge to the Guru and the three precious gems. Please bless my mind. I'm requesting you to immediately pacify all the wrong conceptions from incorrect devotion to the Guru up to the subtle dual view of the white, red, and dark visions that exist in my mind and the minds of all mother sentient beings. I'm requesting you to immediately generate all the right realizations from Guru devotion up to enlightenment in my mind and in the minds of all mother sentient beings. I'm requesting you to pacify all outer and inner obstacles to actualizing the entire graduated path to enlightenment in my mind and in the minds of all mother sentient beings. I prostrate and go for refuge to the Guru and the three precious gems. Please bless my mind. I am requesting you to immediately pacify all the wrong conceptions from incorrect devotion to the Guru up to the subtle dual view of the white, red, and dark visions that exist in my mind and in the minds of all mother sentient beings. I am requesting you to immediately generate all the right realizations from Guru devotion up to enlightenment in my mind and in the minds of all mother sentient beings. I am requesting you to pacify all outer and inner obstacles to actualizing the entire graduated path to enlightenment in my mind and the minds of all mother sentient beings. I prostrate and go for refuge to the Guru and the three precious gems. Please bless my mind. I am requesting you to immediately pacify all the wrong conceptions from incorrect devotion to the Guru up to the subtle dual view of the white, red, and dark visions that exist in my mind and in the minds of all mother sentient beings. I am requesting you to immediately generate all the right realizations from Guru devotion up to enlightenment in my mind and in the minds of all mother sentient beings. I am requesting you to pacify all outer and inner obstacles to actualizing the entire graduated path of enlightenment in my mind and in the minds of all mother sentient beings. Idam Guru Ratna Mandalakam Niyatayami. 9-line prayer to Lama Tsongkhapa. Ngô trụ cung trung tu ang do che cha mi me zhe wei de qian qian rui xi qi me kian bei wang bo zhan bei yang du bo ma lu zhen zhe sang wei da gang qian ge bei zhe yan lo sang zhai kia sun gun du la ma sang ye la ge sun ge bei ge ne su wo de ran xin bin jin zhou a jin ye lo 这当特蒙我主造的孙女的天让他不轻易落，我主公众多望多劫长安妹妹这位的前线瑞西，其美见被王不见被阳。 Du bo ma du chân ze sang we da gang chen ge be zu yan lu sang cha kya sun gun du la ma sang ye la ge sun ge be ge ne su a de ran xin min jin zhou a jin ye lo che dang de meng wo ru zao du su nie de ge rang ta bu jin ye lo 我这公众都望多劫长，妹妹这位的劫前瑞西，居民见别王不将别样，杜波马路中在上位大，感情给别这眼路上查，家孙公的老马上也拉，各孙各别各内苏我的，让居民军就爱经历了，这大都梦我都早都说。 Page 82, LC 43. Source of qualities, great ocean of moral discipline, treasury brimming with jewels of much hearing, Master second Buddha clad in saffron, elder Vinaya holder, I make request to you. You have the 10 qualities for one, to teach the path of those gone to bliss, Lord of Dharma, representative of all conquerors, Mahayana virtuous friend, I make request to you. You are wise, patient, honest, without pretense or guile, your 3 doors well subdued, yet both sets of 10 qualities, no mantra and tantra, and are skilled in drawing and explaining, foremost Vajra holder, I make request to you. To those untamed by countless past Buddhas, the unruly migrators of this degenerate age who are difficult to subdue, you accurately show the good way of those gone to bliss. Compassionate refuge, Savior, I make request to you. When, because of the times, the son of the conqueror sets, you enact the deeds of a conqueror for the many migrators who lack a savior, refuge, compassionate refuge, Savior, I make request to you. Even one of your hairpaws is for us a field of merit more highly praised than all the conquerors of the 3 times and 10 directions. Compassionate refuge, Savior, I make request to you. Adorned with the Sugata's 3 bodies and ornamental wheels, you manifest from an alluring net of skillful means in ordinary form to lead all beings. Compassionate refuge, Savior, I make request to you. Your aggregates, elements, sources, and limbs are in nature the Sugatas and consorts of the 5 families, bodhisattvas and wrathful protectors. Supreme Guru, in nature the 3 jewels, I make request to you. Arising from the play of omniscient transcendental wisdom, you are the essence of 10 million Mandala cycles, pervading Lord of 100 Buddha families, foremost Vajra holder, unified primordial Savior, I make request to you. Unobscured, inseparable from the play of simultaneous joy, pervading everything in motion and at rest, the nature of all things, free from beginning or end, all good, actual, ultimate bodhicitta, I make request to you. You are the Guru, you are the Idam, you are the Dakini and Dharma protector. From now until enlightenment, I shall seek no other refuge than you. In this life, the Pato, and all future lives, hold me with your hook of compassion. Free me from samsara and nirvana's fears. Grant all attainments, be my constant friend, and guard me from interferences. Kyuni lama, kyuni dam, kyuni kanzhi gyonde, dene sonde, janju badu, gyumi gyasemi zoe, didabadu jimetarya, tuje chaye sunzela, si shi jejo ngedro gunzo, dengi joze wajeso. Kyuni lama, kyuni idam, kyuni kanzhi jigyonde, dene sonde, janju badu, gyumi 여신 미수에 니다마르 제메다야 터제 자기 서제라 시시지죠 무르근서 땡기 저저 발주수 내 달랜소 소와 다베 드라메 그소 도기 내 남레 느지워서 까마띵가 수림다 제자 주네 나니기 내수린다 제자 timbal레 지시다지 나다 와시도 그시 도지 라마니바 시예시 템메 시기 라버규. Talk on page 89. 오마홍 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 의시라바나 츠다즈사나 태와호주교 뜨동기 시기발제유가 사라바나 상고파제 오츠 스나사회 주변사제 상임이 열배하와규 대마호의 시로바제 신감탄제 노지신 내남도제 보자제 근자지지 야서화 론즈드그 바다데 츠남바오바몽어 마다즈베 미야메 다바라자바시고 혼주근을시 지근아 르메 신바의대 미그게 비숨기가 아제는 드바가바라 언제나 소수바와규 대다되는 오마혼 가도지 주소소바 너의 바제난슈 고에라바 주유베 이게 술레오슬 저주주베 도주소 늦지제날 제자네 소소에게 송림배 늦으시네 지다제 자도바제 에마호 느그베바 야처규 옴아홈 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 두지다니 자규라마 나이다조 갸네 근조소 바오간르 지교 소베 절 지나사울 주진 견설 우리체레주 제베 덴실라 샤세오차 도테마 슈네 야 조조달라 득응어주소 허딘징아단 철기진라베 사메드지 저치갸즈디 자기라네 소나네 지르 옴아홈 느기벨라로베진제네 에마홀 진라차젠가투 헐디징아단 차예진라베 사메드지 조치경처디 내조와 모처니지르 옴아 짐제네 마호 가슴으로 홀디징하다 자기 신라배 사메드지 조직여주디 이당하도 고주니치부 오마홈 느그벨라로베진제네 에마홈 홀디싱하다 자게진라베 사메드지 조주 야주디 건철인체 소나니치루 옴아홈 느그벨라로베짐제네 에마호 홀디싱하다 자기 진압에 사메드지 조직여주디 간루 나니 지부 오마홈 느그벨라로베짐제네 에마호 홀디싱하다 자기 진라베 사메드지 조주여주디 마규센체 소나니치부 오마홈 느그벨라로베진제네 에마호 조나두마시교 홀딘싱하다 자기 진압에 사메두지 조주여주디 자기람에 전하니치부 오마호 느그벨라로베진제네 마호 진하자 제바두소 홀딘싱하다 자기 진압에 사메드지 조주여주디 너저와모하소니치부 느그벨라로베진제네 마호 가정으로다두고 홀딘싱하다 자기 진라 사메드지 조주여주디 이다하소고제니치부 오마호 느그벨라로베진제네 마호 모두 다제거두소 홀딘싱하다 자기 진라 사메드지 조주여주디 곤조린체 소나니치부 오마호 느그벨라로베짐제네 마호 단체 차체거두소 홀딘싱하다 자기 진라 겨서디 간로주교 조나니치부 오마호 느그벨라로베짐제네 마호 진내 차체거두소 홀딘싱하다 베사메드지 조주여주디 마유센체 소나니치부 오마호 느그벨라로베짐제네 마호 조나두나시규지 홀딘싱하다 자기 진라베 사메드지 조주여주디 자규람에 소나니치부 오마호 느그벨라로베짐제네 에마호 진나자테가두소 나다 자기 진라베 사메드지 조주여주디 너저와모하소니치부 오마호 느그벨라로베짐제네 에마호 가정으로다두소 홀딘싱하다 자기 진라베 사메드지 조주여주디 이다하소고제니치부 오마호 느그벨라로베짐제네 에마호 모두 자제마두소 오 딘싱아단 자기 진라베 삼에 두지 조적야주 건철인 최소난의 지부 오마호 득유벨라 로베 진진의 에마 단주 차젠 바투수 딘징아단 자기 진라베 삼에 두지 조적야주디 건로 죽여 소난의 지부 오마호 득유벨라 로베 진진의 에마호 진내 차젠 바투수 오 딘징아단 자기 진압에 삼에 두지 저즐겨주디 마규센진 소난의 지부 오마호 누그벨라 로베 진진의 에마호 추나둥의 시규치 에마호 저기 걸로지 뜻은 내세 세수대 늦은 말을 조회네 내 당신의 바오지 남바 도베 셈보네 저기 걸로 그들로 알라라호 수예 메베라 아호마수카 어야이다바가주 워민기시나 자두랑즈게베 예요기와무 제와 사이 유주 자와이 고베 가상 주르베 사계시 제게 조조제시 원가루이 전하 조기 제대와모 젠다리 중가 인주로다유에 로제기 갈기 에와렌치게게 도모시게두 지다다게 아와두데예우나 돈체주바근제 오세기가마 원액유메랑저 조개기로베 송조사미게베 데모시 도노 아후상대닐라 사무디게바 남참번로드베 조모디가와 가기손두조베 초고기 벨라 다투두드메베 덴제시유도 Could we have the tea offering verse? Sorry. Om Ahom, Om Ahom, Om Ahom. Lama Sangye Lama Chedeshi Lama Kendunde Gungi Jebo Lama Lama Nala Chebabu.
错了。错了。这可以吗？嗯。
So we'll continue with the Song of the Spring Queen, LC 70, page 99. 내게 대회조 라수수 알라라라라후 아이야 아라리호 지메 칸로 조난기 세웨들라레호 단제다 바오다니 나주마 간르다니 간르마 글라다니 소와데 대와 제부인이라 길베 느니 그누유에 가기니 자기의 배마로 배대와 제나조 마토나라즈바즈 알라라라라후 아이야 아라리호 지메 간조 전남기 오니시시바 탐제다 바오다니는 주마 간르다니 간르마 글라다니 소아데 이오시 년기가 제마라기 근부규당 간르조 나기 든두슈드 진로라 랭예드 달라자두소 알라라라라후 아이야 아라리호 지메 간로 조난기 내시시바 탄제다 바오다니는 주마 간르다니 간르마 그나다니 소아들 내젠다베 제니 대바규 내젠 바베가 두두마이 제지로와 미신 내젠경 중일 저기 운하니 바이 알라라라라후 아이야 아라리호 지메 간주 전환기 오디시시바 탐제다 바오다니는 주마 간로다니 간로마 그나다니 소와데 단기 우스게 베베마시 차례기가 차례기마그 나조 마저 베베 대와이 시베지 느드조와즈 알라라라라후 아이야 아라리호 지메 간주 전남기 오디시시바 탄제다 바오다니는 조마 가르다니 가르마 글라다니 소원을 잔시 주네 남기 잔시 주부에 조기군에 두하다 제니 주된 주게게 바이 주지 바이로 이진발주 알라라라라 아이야 아라리호 지메가를 전함기 제외시 호마다 주나 예수다 예셰르 주두제체 오드게 연설 전부이게 옴아호 옴아호 호딘징아다 자예 진라메 사메드지 전라야주디 당첸지용 소남예 지부 오마호 누게벨라 로베진제네 에마호 나조친네 주신주 By the force of this bountiful giving, may I become a self-made Buddha for the sake of beings, and by my generosity may I liberate the multitudes of beings not liberated. My previous views. LC 84 Lumbid prayer. Supreme field of merit, my perfect pure Guru, through the power of having made offerings and respectful requests, I seek your blessings, Savior, and the very root of happiness and goodness, that I may come under your joyful care. I am requesting the kind Lord Root Guru, who is more extraordinary than all the Buddhas. Please bless me to be able to devote myself to the qualified Lord Guru with great respect in all my future lifetimes. By realizing that correctly devoting myself to the kind Lord Guru, who is the foundation of all good qualities, is the root of happiness and goodness, I shall devote myself to him with great respect, not forsaking him even at the cost of my life. Thinking of the importance of the qualified Guru, may I allow myself to enter under his control. May I be like an obedient son, acting exactly in accordance with the Guru's advice. Even when Mara's evil friends and the like try to split me from the Guru, may I be like a Vajra, inseparable forever. When the Guru gives me work, whatever the burden, may I be like the earth carrying all. When I devote myself to the Guru, whatever suffering occurs, may I be like a mountain, immovable. Even if I have to perform all the unpleasant tasks, may I be like a servant of the king with a mind undisturbed. May I abandon pride, holding myself lower than the Guru. May I be like a sweeper, may I be like a rope, joyfully holding the Guru's work, no matter how difficult or heavy a burden. Even when the Guru criticizes, provokes, or ignores me, may I be like a dog without anger, never responding with anger. May I be like a boat, never upset at any time to come and go for the Guru. O glorious and precious root Guru, please bless me to be able to practice in this way. From now on in all my future lifetimes, may I be able to devote myself to the Guru in this way. Realizing how this body of liberties and endowments is found but once, is difficult to obtain, and is quickly lost, I seek your blessings to make it worthwhile and take its essence without being distracted by the meaningless affairs of this life. Aghast at the searing blaze of suffering in the lower realms, I take heartfelt refuge in the three precious gems and seek your blessings that I may eagerly strive to abandon all negativities and accomplish the accumulation of every virtue. Violently tossed amidst waves of karma and mental afflictions, plagued by the many sea monsters of the three kinds of suffering, I seek your blessings to develop an intense longing to be liberated from this infinite and frightening great ocean of existence. Having abandoned the mind that views this unbearable prison of cyclic existence as a pleasure grove, I seek your blessings to hold the three trainings as the treasure of the superior's wealth, and thereby to uphold liberation's banner. Having considered how all these miserable beings have been my mothers and have raised me in kindness again and again, I seek your blessings to develop effortless compassion like that of a loving mother for her precious child. There is no difference between myself and others. None of us wishes for even the slightest of sufferings, or is ever content with the happiness we have. Realizing this, I seek your blessings that I may generate joy for the happiness of others. This chronic disease of cherishing myself is the cause giving rise to my unsought suffering. Perceiving this, I seek your blessings to blame, begrudge, and destroy the monstrous demon of selfishness. The mind that cherishes mothers and places them in bliss is the gateway leading to infinite qualities. Seeing this, I seek your blessings to cherish these beings more than my life, even should they rise up as my enemies. In brief, infantile beings labor only for their own ends, while the able ones work solely for the welfare of others. With a mind understanding the distinction between the failings of one and the advantages of the other, I seek your blessings to enable me to exchange myself with others. Cherishing myself is the doorway to all loss, while cherishing my mothers is the foundation of all qualities. Hence, I seek your blessings to make my core practice the yoga of exchanging self for others. We do the next LC, which is LC 95. And thus, perfect, pure, compassionate gurus, I seek your blessings that all negativities, obscurations, and sufferings of mother migrators may without exception ripen upon me right now, and that by giving my happiness and virtue to others, all migrators may experience happiness. Denai Jejun Lama Tuje Che Margyu Doe Deje Dung Algun Malu Da 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 La Mimba Da Da Gi Ne Ge Sen La Da Wa Yi Dogun De Da De Ba Chingi Lo De Na Je Jun Lama Tu Je Jen Ma Yu Do E De Je Do Ma Gun Ma Lu Da 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 La Mim Ma Sela Dawa Yi Jogun De Da Demba Ching Yi Lo Den Ai Ji Tsun Lama Toje Je Mai Yu Jo Di Je Dong A Gun Ma Lu Da 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 La Mim Ba Da Da Yi De Ye Se La Da Wa Yi Do Gu De Da Dem Ba Jing Yi Lo Do Gu De Da Dem Ba Jing Yi Lo. Even if the environment and beings are filled with the fruits of negativity and unwished for sufferings pour down like rain, I seek your blessings to take these miserable conditions as a path by seeing them as causes to exhaust the results of my negative karma. In short, no matter what appearances arise, be they good or bad, I seek your blessings to transform them into a path, increasing the two bodhicittas through the practice of the five forces, the quintessence of the entire Dharma, and thus to meditate only on mental happiness. I seek your blessings that I relate everything I may meet to meditation through skillful means possessing the four applications, and that I may make this life of liberties and endowments greatly meaningful through practicing the advice and pledges of thought transformation. In order to rescue all migrators from the vast seas of existence, I seek your blessings to train only in bodhicitta. Through love, compassion, and superior intention, conjoined with the technique of mounting, giving, and taking upon the breath, I seek your blessings that I may eagerly endeavor to put into practice the three Mahayana moral codes and to restrain my mind stream with pure vows of the conqueror's children, the single path journeyed by all the victorious ones of the three times. I seek your blessings to complete the perfection of generosity through the guideline teaching of increasing the mind that gives without attachment, namely transforming my body, wealth, and collection of virtues of the three times into the objects desired by each and every sentient being. I seek your blessings to complete the perfection of moral discipline, not transgressing the bounds of the Pratimoksha, bodhisattva, and tantric vows, even at the cost of my life, accumulating virtuous dharmas, and accomplishing the purpose of sentient beings. Should even all the beings of the three realms, without exception, become angry at me, humiliate, criticize, threaten, or even kill me, I seek your blessings not to be agitated, but to complete the perfection of patience that works for their benefit in response to their harm. Even if I must remain for an ocean of aeons in the fiery hells of Avicii, for the sake of even just one sentient being, I seek your blessings to complete the perfection of enthusiasm that out of compassion entirely strives for supreme enlightenment. Having abandoned the faults of sinking, agitation, and mental wandering, I seek your blessings to complete the perfection of mental stabilization through the samadhi of single-pointed placement upon the nature and reality of all phenomena, their lack of true existence. I seek your blessings to complete the perfection of wisdom through the space-like yoga of single-minded placement upon ultimate truth, conjoined with appliancy and great bliss induced by the discriminating wisdom analyzing suchness. I seek your blessings to perfect the samadhi on illusion by realizing how outer and inner phenomena like true existence but still appear like a mirage, a dream, or the moon's image on a still lake. Samsara and nirvana, like even an atom of true existence, and cause and effect and dependent arising are infallible. I seek your blessings to discern the meaning of Nagarjuna's thought, that these two are mutually complementary and not contradictory. Then, crossing the depths of the ocean of Tantra through the kindness of my captain Vajradhara, I seek your blessings that I may hold my vows and pledges, the root of cities dearer than my life. I seek your blessings that whatever appears may arise as the deity, having cleansed all stains of ordinary appearance and grasping, with the first stage yoga of transforming birth, death, and the bardo into the three bodies of a conqueror. I seek your blessings to actualize in this life the path uniting, clear light, and the illusory body, which arises from placing your feet, my Savior, in the 8 petals of my heart, at the very center of my central channel. If my time of death comes before I have completed the points of the path, I seek your blessings that I may be led to a pure land through the instructions of correctly applying the 5 forces, or the Guru's transference of the forceful means to enlightenment. In short, I seek your blessings, my Savior, to be cared for by you from birth, inseparably throughout all my lives, and thus to become your chief disciple, holding every secret of your body, speech, and mind. Savior, please grant that all be auspicious for me to be foremost among your very first circle of disciples, wherever you manifest Buddhahood, so that all my temporal and ultimate wishes, without exception, may be effortlessly and spontaneously fulfilled. We go to LC 116 on page 132. Whatever white virtues I have thus created, I dedicate as causes enabling me to uphold the holy Dharma of scriptures and insights, and to fulfill without exception the prayers and deeds of all the Tathagatas and bodhisattvas of the 3 times. By the force of this merit, may I never be parted in all my lives from minus 4 spheres. And may I reach the end of my journey along the paths of renunciation, bodhicitta, pure view, and the 2 stages. Sishinam gajini getengi dende mi shigu bargun jete 내가 다투게래 난게즈 분토벨라루 대자시쇼 근게르 상자베지기들 라스나다제지들라선 나조라 종토기 온강웨 두대윤 두네베자시쇼 스느드네 라마 라졸라 소아다베르 산자바이 진라쇼네 센트능기줍 노상도제장기자시쇼 느그조와야기즈달벤 게메리기다적인제메 닌체르상담베지기다 분소베라루베가시쇼 어다소나이기 장조와 지사바 시대 다베 속이고 겸에 노지다된 자식소
진주. 아, 이제 제가 자서를 줬더니. 에마 주가바에 자마세 담마담을 나마 잡아다는 데서 잡아지는 저와지 저베찬에 사마나바지 제토 트러블 라게도 자와신도 라엘레 바주 제미 야바주는 타사미가마도 전제 지상의 올제
젤레젠에 도몰레 제베 반데 저로발라 자도
세담anya 마송하다 하고
저요 바나바도 바다
나저볼로 코드제는 제 제메 바지 덤제와 나 제정을 도도 에멜라 나니 괴비자서 나서 심지 덤제니
야마를 사셔 뭐라마 에멜라
나니 괴비자선제 나서 전제 발제 말리스와죠 나마 공부 에멜라 나니
왜 가서 제다서 제
녀모 말리스와죠 고마라마 에멜라
내가 왜 가서 제다서
발제 말리스와죠 나마 공부 에멜라 나니 괴비자선제 나서 전제 녀모
사셔
고마라마 에멜라 나니 괴비자선제 나서 전제 발제 말리스와죠 야디 제라군도다 야외 던지 말리 제마이 예 가져서라 조정 숙마 예미 저조제
남마시리 베스베레
정어전에 저저 넘어저저 정어저저 와저저 뭐저저 또노마이 전더런도 담베 전보사송 군제마 야외 옆저점 머리도 저 더보고도 좀 되시듯이 간대 고비드네 시제 저보도 제네 개남 파이들 로어를 저저 더보 50일 터진 요번도 좀뭐 더보면 넘어도 좀
우리를 제는 게 제일 신나서
어딘 것도 아예 청어도 먹고 배워 뭐 저저나 너무 저저 다진져서 가와데 나도 나본들라 늦은 계좌 제베 땡네 시세 자본에 매매다나 돌아본베 늦제 예장
예정하세요. 거기서 시계를 확인해서 뭐 올라도가 이제 잡아지지.
너저 보면 너저 뭐지 제선들이 남의 영화제
저는 맞으면 되는데 우리 야바 되는데 가라지 야바
너무 차디 토보이지 손 어머니 고베드
제지라 제지가 마야 이제 잡아서라
너저저 가지고 받음 제제제 저저라다 메바라도 네베 마에 잡고 되제나
가서 세상마다 남아 시제 잡아서
마에 동바지 경고도지 레도지제 늘어전제 미장고도 마 이보절도 저도 가바데 되게 신지 온더 레군도 도나 자와 군제 양다 점변제 서대군도 잡아데 분도
가바지 가냐를 저
군제도 제전도냐 마 네바데 신제 신제
내가 벌러 지가 지고서 잡아이
양달라뉴도 저절로 점변 나보살라 되다 저거 좀뭐
샴바란즈 홍 베레집에 가만히
그래서 저와도 보지 저저 온조 줄로도 좀어제다 사제다 여발련도 늦제니 너도 라젠데제 고절라 초젠도제 자자자 다지 멀리 저와는 저월로도 너고의 진로바나 신들론제 로바조 오라잔자와 근제들로 마사장모제자세서 这些嘛别忘也见着那爸爸们母鸟的写书，也能够让孩子们别见到这些外些们，这我听说都把他这个这些天把这些大都。 chi ye chen se nan ge jo no nan ge tan se sa je ma le ye je je ve je 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 ma ye wa ye ma ga da je la wa de de ve ga zo zo za je ye 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 je zha la je je so wa de ve na jo bo la on ye mo se de ye ma le sha zha la zo de je ma da zha la ma da zha ve da ma ba ye ma za ya ma la bo ye san ye de ma zo ye je zo bo zo lo do de je do je je zo do mo de ye de be do zo yo ye de zo je mo bo zo mo ma je me jo zo do zo no ye je do je me je do zo mo ye je do mo ne de ye do mo do jo ye ne wa ye wa ji ye lo Dharma Jorama 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 Dunjo Kalajamara Maja the Dunjo Rulunjo Jorama Jorama Dunjo Kalajamara Maja the Dunjo Jorama Dunjo Kalajamara Maja the Dunjo Jorama 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 Dunjo Kalajamara Maja the Dunjo Dunjo Kalajamara Maja the Dunjo Jorama Jorama Dunjo Kalajamara Maja the Dunjo Jorama 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 Dunjo Kalala Jamara Maja the Tunjo Rulu Hunjo Jorama 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 Dunjo Kalala Jamara Maja the Tunjo Rulu Jorama 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 Dunjo Kalala Jamara Maja the Tunjo Rulu Jorama 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 Dunjo Jorama 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 Dunjo Kalala Jamara Katar 自人就莫藏多让也是，就把天波往也问拉莫，往界往就往也安住之，往界个界个月怎么呢？老也滚多马不显多了。滚多往界马拉加扎罗耶，当孙先界当界往多多，先耶列列诺杰杰巴列，先耶古那美杰真加美。愿大爷美嘎多斯加美，诸诸诸摩萨多让耶斯，德巴天巴超米巴拉摩，超吉多吉超米玛之切，他贝古吉格维兹摩里，达尼古。滚多张杰玛拉扎扎罗，大耶尼尼大耶罗贝罗，有觉耶罗耶亚玛罗迦，耶多杰耶杰亚扎瓦耶，切达那杰热杰杰瓦拉。大耶真的让主尊，大家来接让接让主尊，主尊主愿的老宗保佑。到这边跟下一个吧，从我们的拍。谁个到绿界界若瓦勒，谈界界界，就在在明中，我最上的一界这外，他也经过。有所感觉起，满那诸所万为乱应，亚所那个列界眼前，所多别在在在这多界。原来是他我这一年的这再见了嘛呀再来过接着年所也不感觉所过了见了我也把这些车着呀走着，大家什么还没完全，来嘛也着，所没所能也，故所多大。我解决吧，年年这些常怀在都说，我们的那个呀罗大众，传接接扎拉梅的。大耶拉玛别为这人，总归 se do da ga da ga se nyan ja se je ke ma je ba ta za mo ro za je 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 jo ba ba cho cho ji chu de ja wa ye shen ro wa le do nyo do ve sha da do zo da ra da men bu se je ma je ba be ma ya so je yo mo je ra te be bo ro se 가서 Zoro Jere Sewa Toje Jodere Lira Do Do Jere Jare Yela yola dala nyebola dede duze donwa debe Jene zamde nyede lulu zo manjore do semje Duje dunje lencha nyerwala dede duze sejim dishin Dunga lencha male da joje dana nanche sebe lama Yeje jena jeba malu la jeba yu la lu chida la Dindi duze donwa debu nye jene sam nyudu lu lu sa Ngo sami de do ye she ye namru do yo ma sami ban Tsu tsu jine kanje shi chu de minya se da jebe jene Jeze lami kuze denpa nam Gendu jedan tikje zinyon Chozo diye gendu zomba na Laso nyamle londo tarje Daso dije zinjo pelwa je Cheda jinda namje sambe Jedra samba chushin chuba da Nidin jejo badu chebe Nye wa shi wa jin je la no zo.
Timmy Mundo Malay. Kodan Temple.
Onje na ye ba zo je so mi zo.
Jira Temple Samye Jan.
Debe ngodo man. Zo zo.
Jine ken da so something. So we shouted enough. So I think the Dharma protectors can't relax, can't ignore us. Because we shouted enough, so they can't ignore us. Can't ignore us. I thought that's orange. What is this?
Pomelo.
Pomelo. I see this one.
It's like a melon. Pomelo.
Can I see this one?
Gigantic citrus fruit. 사람마다 릭지가. 사람마다 릭지가.
On to my prayer will. My prayer will. So I wanted to use this prayer will when I'm sleeping. Then when I dream, faster. Prayer. I had one prayer. I don't know how much mantra. It has a lot of mantra. Probably it has several of the big prayers in India, Nepal, Tibet. The 100,000, 100 million mantra inside normally. So that. So I think it has many of those large prayers, Nepal, Indian, inside my prayer. It's Medwood. I think probably I don't know who met. I don't know who met. Maybe Paula and John. Paula. What's his name? Paula and
Roger.
Maybe Roger. I'm not sure. So I have a crystal on the top. Crystal. So you see, prayer world. Anybody who sees the prayer world, it is said, I do have the benefits, but I by collecting from exchange benefits, Benjalosang, Benjapandeshi. Those other sector of the Nyingma was Then there were Karmapa, this third or fourth Karma Chame. It's the most extensive benefits of the prayer. I haven't seen yet. I don't have the correction of that teaching. So Karma Chame. I was carrying this because he says, anybody who sees this, you see anybody who is the prayer, you purify immediately the Tamenga. Tamenga is a very heavy fire Nikrama without break. So killed father, disliked father, mother, Arhat, with frame samsara, then caused blood Buddha. This is unity among the Sanghas. So those who have committed any of this Nikrama, this life of past lives, just by seeing this, they become free from that. They become living. Just by seeing this prayer. So one time at the airport, some friends says, well, I was carrying the prayer at the airport, not translate, airport, I was carrying this so that, hoping that many people can see. So, but people they don't look at the prayer, but they look at the crystal. Many people, I checked, many people are looking at the crystal, not looking at the prayer. Of course, you put the prayer, the crystal, unbelievable marriage. So every piece that you put the prayer, marriage. Even the one that takes around with some heavy thing, then as you turn, then it helps. So everything has unbelievable merit to offer. So crystal, even you put expense crystal or so. But people, they look at the crystal. I mean, this big. That's what I noticed. My prayer. Okay. Before, what's your name? So, Benny mentioned some time ago, before taking bodhisattva Tantra about those have taken those. That's very good. That you need to say that because there would be people who have not taken bodhisattva. There would be people who have never taken Tantra not taken initiation. So people you talk. So therefore, then if you say not taking bodhisattva, not taking Tantra, then you see the people sometimes maybe, I don't know, without knowing, without knowing that maybe they think you have to take bodhisattva or you have to take Tantra. Maybe some people who don't know, they might think like that. Just to make easy, just to make comfortable, just to be easy. Those who have taken bodhisattva, then those who have taken Tantra, then but you see, if they want to read without taking the bodhisattva, if you have not taken bodhisattva, but still you want to read, that's okay. And if you haven't taken Tantra, but still you want to read, that's okay. That's okay, but to make clear. So you have to say, those who have taken bodhisattva, not those who have taken Tantra. So like that, then people understand it's not that they don't have to feel taken about. So those people don't understand. This is what I think. That's what else? So I'm very, very interested in these colors and flowers. This, here, this, all this, so much design and shape and incredible, so small flowers. Where? Who? Which lady? Okay. So incredible. This small flower, so much design, color. So I'm very interested in that, you see. So we usually, if you don't know Dharma, if you don't know Dharma, spirit Buddhism, so then you think everything is from outside, everything is either created by God or exists from its own side. Impossible existence from its side. Impossible. It comprehends with its side. It exists from its side. Impossible. So all this comes from your mind. All this here, this here. Look at this. Each one has beauty. Unbelievable, those honey flowers, the colors. They all come from your mind. It's all come from your mind. Came from the mind. Came from the mind. Came from the mind of that I see this flower came from my mind. And you see this flower came from your mind. So your view came from your mind. Your view came from your mind. So in your view, this is what you see in your view. This came from your mind. So you see good karma. So result, generally speaking, result of good karma, your good karma. The good karma is mind, thought. People the mental thought is, samba, attention. So, there's a 5 omnipresent that exists with the principal conscience. There's 5. So the attention, samba. So it comes from that. So generally is that. But you see, but why? This looks so fine, design, colors, lamaja. You have to know that. Why? So unbelievable. So I'm very interested in that. So this came. Generally, everything will go to karma. But then you see, all these details came from your mind, your karma. See, very interesting. So interesting. You see, mind created. Came from your mind. The leaves. And leaves according to each flower. Amazing. Very amazing. Just your view. Just your view is a real TV. Your view is a view of your life, view of your, with the objective sense, your eye. What you see, the view of the eye, see what you sense eyes, what you see. Or the view of your sense of your ear, sound what you hear, view of your the sense of your nose, the view of your sense of tongue, view of your sense of your body, So each of those view, you see. So there's a incredible thing to learn there. There's real TV. Real TV, that's the most interesting TV to analyze your view. Most interesting TV, that's most interesting TV, TV, iPad. iPad. Your view is iPad. It's incredible, to examine. I mean, even just the basic thing. I mean, basic things that you see, we ordinary beings, we have hallucination, everything hallucination, from sound, smell, touch, something which appears real, from there, real. All this hallucination. There's nothing there. It is not, it doesn't exist. It exists. It exists. What is this? But the real thing is not there. If you look for, can't find. Nowhere. Yes, you can find real. You can't find real I if you examine. If you don't examine, it's not there. But if you examine, it's not there. You can't find. You can't find. You can't find. You can't find on this aggregate. You can't find on this aggregate. And any of the aggregates is not I. All the 5 aggregates is not I. You can't find the I on the aggregates. You can't find the real I on the aggregates. And the mean level I, what do you can find on the aggregate? Not that you must check. You must check that. You must meditate that. You must check, meditate. That one. So there's incredible. There's real internet. The internet. I bet I bet this. All this. Your view. All this. It's incredible. Wow, it's amazing. So, and so much to learn that. In the philosophical teaching, so much explained. So I use why. For me, good karma, all this unbelievable. First, it's come from the mind, not from this one side. So I use this. That's why you can achieve enlightenment. You can use this reason, logic to prove you can cease the obscuration, attachment, anger, ignorance, self-centered thought, obscuration, gross level, you can cease by experiencing parts. You can achieve enlightenment. By seeing this, I use the reason, you can achieve enlightenment. Sorry. Even the Nangte agreed what I said. Even nods. I'm joking. So that's what I think. That's what I want to say. It proves you can achieve enlightenment. Because it is how you get this kind of mind game. Oh, from good karma, this one. There is a general good karma. Then those tiny color, tiny shapes, those subtle karma. Oh, gross karma, subtle karma. So therefore, you can achieve enlightenment. Come to this conclusion by progressing your mind. You understand? So I stop here. Thank you very much. 창조 선사를 대원의 대원의 공내 배워라죠. 건대란 신든 다음에 봐다 준대 텐데로와 pensa가면 좋다 자와 일로 저거 또와 진지로 자라군데 자와 동갑에 됐죠 신경 무슨 계획나변을 잔티니에 됐겠지 그제서야 또바마 주지 아반달라마 주고 진다와 고단 곳에 세계선조 상보 진다와 된다고 난다 Mandala number Tavala Gajaya Lodami Jinsen Abortuna Lame Jella Samla Jobra Drop Metu Namdal Tametin Nandala Changas Javin Jadon Chagaring and Jalos and Javit and then Jawara show. Please pray for the world. So much suffering more than before. I mean, 1,000 years ago, yeah, there were things happening, but now it is unbelievable, so much. So recently, but Pakistan, how many people died? Many people. 1,000 people died. Pakistan, huh? Pakistan. Yeah, I think it's 1,000 people, so many people died. But it's still happening. So anyway, so did all the parts of person which I married to call them, did I married to call them, number listen to me, number is Buddhas, okay? Put it all together. Then made a war, famine, disease, torture, poverty, all the things in the, they were stopped immediately, and all the dangers of earthquake, that landslide, all the things, and then water, or then dams explode, and destroy many cities which have been developed many hundred years. People can't, and scientists, people can't stop those dangers. So, you know, they're called natural, not natural. It's come from the mind, it comes from the negative mind. Somebody who's a good practitioner, living a good samaya or good morality, of course, no question bodhicitta, but even without bodhicitta, good morality, research, even the tea offering, deity system, audio tea offering to the age-old gurus. Just that. So somebody who's good, living the morality, and at least, without talking about emptiness and bodhicitta, just even living good morality, good human being, living good morality, or then if you recite the prayer, can stop those dangers. Practicing dangers can stop. Because it is related, it is their cause that past human beings clear nightama with the self-suggestion of nightama, past life nightama, then this life also self-suggestion thought, attachment, and goes also past life nightama, then this life self-suggestion thought in all the old nightama, do you see? Wow, that's the main cause. Wow, so this problem, whatever is, came from the mind of people. Not natural. No natural. Without divine karma, there's nothing. So without so you see, yes, even don't bodhicitta, the emptiness, just a good human being, living morality, since just this prayer can stop. Those things he prayed, so frightened. So people in the West don't know what scientists can't stop. You see, those dangers, they not yet So in Buddhism, you don't have to know the whole interpretation just for that. Just as some good human being living the morality, ethical life, then they can have power stop. They will listen to you. You're a good human being, they will listen to you. You understand? There's all that nagas, there's many beings, there are many beings. In the West, they have no idea. So there's many beings religion. So that's why people who have bodhisattva, like Kandula, they can stop. And the Kandula in Taiwan, there was a wind, typhoon coming. So she played the beach, she played and stopped. That's all. That's easy. Kandula is no question. But even you don't bodhisattva, emptiness, but even good human, good morality. You see. There has to be something good from the person. There was for them to listen. There has to be something good from the person. Otherwise, just anybody, no? Anybody, no. So, it's one day I tell you, I'm sorry, maybe getting late. No, not. British people, as I came to Tibet to take over Tibet. I don't know, many years ago, they came, armies, they came to Tibet. So, I think, Gazin Tiba, from Tibet side, the armies, all Gazin Tiba and one man came to meet the army. Only Gazin Tiba, Zangba Kasa, again, to be sent Kasa, gradually. Gain Sola, again, Sola, again Tabella, again Zangba gradually. Because in my better chair, Zangba gain Kasa. Gain Tagamari, gain Tagway again. Gain Tagway again. Zangba or Gazin Tiba, that's very famous. Very famous. Geshe said, teacher, very famous in Sarache, very famous. All the great ones, 6 ones, among them. Each Sarame, Che, Gaden Shate, Chante, Devung Lasal. So the 6 colleges in Lhasa. When I'm told there's a kumbum, then there's even more greater or then, when I went to Pilgrimage, there were 500 monks. There were 500 monks, and the head lama of this, head lama of that, I want to see. Because head lama of that monastery, an African name, he said, monastery was burned by fire. One time the monastery was burned by fire. But teaching of the Buddha is not destroyed. Why? 50 or 60 or 100, no. Teacher, he said, African number, about sutra, expert in sutra, something 100 teachers. Who is expert in Sutra Tantra, both something 60, something 50, he mentioned. But there was such bad. So, during 20 years, they are unable to come back to a monastery because you can't really go to a monastery, you see. But after 20 years, they're able to come back as a monk. As a monk, you understand? You are a monk. 20 years, nothing happened for them. They will come back to the monastery and educate the young monks. You understand? He's the head lama of the monastery. I don't understand. Yes, very, very. He said that. The temple is burned by fire, but the teaching of Buddha is not burned by fire, not destroyed. That's, you see, the monastery, their teachers, they will come back. So, Kazani. So British army came to Tibet, I think, to take or to fight to take over. So armies came. You see, So Tibetan side, all the Gazinti was very famous. Geshe-sopa's was a professor at Medicine University. So Lama's guru from Tibet. Lama is his guru. And the Machu in the teaching. His main guru is Geshe, very famous. So each college has a few, very famous. Few, each college is few. Top, very famous. So not only famous, but I attend, not just famous, not just the words. So practice. So Tibetan side, the army. They had the army, but army only got in Tibet. The Lama, regent of Lama Tsongkhapa. He came in as a monk with a gun, with the gong, then a gun, ding, gong, gong. So the monk, sometime, ding, he come. The Gaden Teba, the regent of Lama Tsongkhapa, Gaden Teba, the Guru's guru, very famous. And he has a very special way of teaching philosophy, very easy way to understand. That's what Lama Geshe-sopa and Lama is the lineage. So, only to him to meet the army. So Gaden Teba came, then one monk ring gong, ding, tam. That's it. So armies could not. Armies would do. They would not fight. They cannot fight. It's only two. You see, this is very interesting. But they could not fight. But that time, you see. But that time, there was a Lama who did High Giver. The accidental High Giver did it for 8 years. So I don't remember them. So he, what I said, he sponsored the 9 Lamas, the Geshes, with the Geshes, Sangha. Then they teach each other. They all practice in the High Giver. So this Lama who was sponsored, so he did very wrathful, very wrathful action. There's a Miller, is it Miller? Miller? Chuda.
Mortar?
Yeah. Miller, not.
타약이 어디예요?
말해. 너, 네가서 먼저 주다. Huh? Mortar. So we make powder, we make tamba, from the corns and the grains. Tamba is by grinding the two stones. Huh? You're grinding the rock. Huh? Mill, yeah. So the Lama, he has all these basic qualities, for sure. The, living pure samaya and all the morality, all the vows. They're tongue to the anyway, this Lama, when the British armies came, in the Lhasa, this Lama granted most wrathful action of Yamantaka. So granted this. Then blood came. Blood came from the, as a grind, blood came from that. Oh, that happened. So all these armies got unbelievable colds, all sick. All those armies, unbelievable sick, they go back. You understand? But when Tibet was getting lost, the land was coming down. But that time, you listen. That time, each time they do wrathful action, It's that big Thomas, they do 7 days or 3 days retreat in the puja, then big Thomas, and then they burn in the fire, and that's all. So each time they do, you come to Chinese from Chamdo and from Kam. Each time they do that, they come near Lhasa. Oh, because karma, negative karma to lose Tibet, so heavy, unbelievable heavy. So you have to understand karma. Many holy beings pray, many Tibetan people pray day and night for independence, but still not happened. You understand? Karma is so heavy. Karma is, the negative karma is unbelievable heavy. What was done, maybe in the past, some governors and some earlier, so heavy. So therefore, even many holy beings, many people pray every day, still not happening. Still, why it's so hard to get Tibetan independence? Or I use that to understand karma. You see, so that tells us to be careful negative karma. Even though it's small, must be careful. Because once you create it, then you experience for such a long, unbelievable amount of time, you can't do anything. You understand? Oh, I use that example to understand karma. Oh, be careful of our negative karma every life. Oh, you see? Oh, many holy beings pray, many people prayed every day, but it's difficult. Oh yeah, so many years ago. So you have to use that to understand your karma. Be careful to give someone the karma. Oh, so that time, those monasteries, those Tantra colleges in the many good traditions, realization, Tantra, but each time they do reflection, they Chinese they come near, they take more land. So karma is so heavy. So the remedy is not enough powerful. According to Sanskrit, according to heaviness of karma. You understand? Good, that's all. Good night. Thank you very much. 그런데 개와 뒤에 뉴도 달라마 산제 두전은 도와지 뭐와저 잠방바베 지대 잼바도 군도 삼보디안 대진도 자다 군디저 전달로 쟁개와 자단제라도 지제감디 팬데몰로바 강례지에 삼배 근데서면 땡지자죠 그래서면 땡지게도 그때 땡지 두제론로 그 단주야만
찬신 정권 예외 대신교 배외 근저도보세 저승거 외래만 두드루 바다소두제 근두샵텐쇼
So hello